I would never get this back. Dougie's never lived this good ever in his life. And like, you know what we came from. You know what we can easily go back to. Rachel's tired of my Guess what? Me and you are out of here. And guess where we're heading? We're heading back to Kazoo.
Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna be talking some Love After Lockups, kind of spoilers. So this is, fair warning, this whole video is gonna be kind of a spoilers video. So yesterday, this is about Doug and Rachel from this new season of Love After Lockup, and it appears that Doug and Rachel are no longer together. Doug's new girlfriend actually posted on her Facebook page quite a loving message to Doug. Then the Instagram account Mary Pants that actually first reported on this story, the girlfriend actually entered the comment threads and was answering people's questions, spilling the tea, and we're just gonna cover all of that in today's video. Okay, so let's start off with the post made by Doug's girlfriend. She says, our journey over the last 12 years has been rough to say the least, but I never doubted our path would come together. We went through a lot to get to one another, but I'm excited to see all the places we will go now that the sun has risen for us. XOXO. Now, I have a lot of thoughts. One, I really like Rachel. I think she's hysterical on the show. She might not make the best life choices, but she seems, from what we see on the show, to at least be coming from a good place. She is helping to raise his son because Doug was incarcerated and the mother of Doug was battling addiction, and that seemed really admirable and seemed really noble. And she really held it down for Doug while he was behind bars. She married him. She went to see him. She was presumably she was sending him money. Where was this girl in all of that is my curiosity leading me to wonder. But she did answer some people's questions, so let's get to that. So first, in this comment, she says, y'all want more spoilers about it, hit me up. And then people were like, tell us, what's the deal? And she replied to someone, I don't know where to begin. I could write a whole book about it. What do you want to know? Someone echoed my same thoughts. Someone asked, just wondering how y'all got so much history and so in love, yet she did all the work. Why weren't you there? The saying goes, if you can't handle someone at their worst, you don't deserve them at their best. The girlfriend responded, we were teenagers when he went down, but it doesn't matter. Every one of you passing judgments or making statements don't even know the half of the truth. You get what you see on TV or what someone thinks they are telling online. Okay, and then someone asked, where is Dougie's son? Mary Pants, who is the Instagram account that reported this, said we will have to wait to find out, but I'm sure we all would be happy if he was with Rachel. The new girlfriend said, sorry, spoiler, he isn't, with like a smiley face emoji. And then someone asked, oh my God, is Dougie y'all's son? She responded, I am not baby mama. That's my baby though. Someone asked, so you're his girl then? She responded, yes, I am. Another person, or that same person said he can't look after his son, so how can he look after someone else? And you can't be doing it for him as he keeps cheating on you. Yes, girl, I know. Oh, and some more advice, stop giving him your money. She said, oh yes, I love someone who doesn't personally know us telling me what's up. Thanks, boo. And then another person wrote, I'm just here for the comments, which we all kind of are. Rachel actually got in on the comments as well. Someone wrote, he seemed controlling, you don't need that. Please, no more bad boy and or felons. You seem to have a good heart. You're worth more. And Rachel responded, I'm retired now, best believe. Now, I'm not 100% sure when Rachel and Doug separated or if they're officially divorced. Mary Pants was actually reporting that both Doug and this new girlfriend are currently married to other people. So I would think that that meant that Doug and Rachel are still married. They're not divorced yet. On Facebook, it lists their day of being in a relationship as being sometime in May. So, I don't know. Congrats to the happy couple. It doesn't seem like this is an uncommon trend that we see on the show. It seems, and I don't know, I think we're kind of seeing this with Deontay and Nicole as well. Do inmates seek out people that are just willing to put money on their books? They kind of play the part, and then when they get out, they have no real intention of seeing that relationship through. The extra layer to this story that's really heartbreaking is Doug's son, Dougie. It seemed that Rachel was a source of stability in his life. It seemed like she was providing him with the things that a 12-year-old kid should have access to. He, was playing video games. He wasn't having to grow up too soon, where a lot of children of addicts end up having to do. We know that his mom was struggling with addiction, and Doug had been incarcerated his entire life. So Rachel was a great source of a guardian for him, and it's just really, really sad to see that that is no longer the case. I'm not sure if he is living with Doug and the new girlfriend or what their story is. We'll continue to bring updates on it as they're made available. But this is just really a bummer. I think in general, from what we see on the show, Rachel is a likable person with a lot of hysterical one-liners. So, we got the 4 Bs and all of that. But it's sad that it went from one, husband that didn't work out because he was addicted, to Doug, who seems, for all intents and purposes, to have used her. Hopefully she is serious about not finding love on prison pen pal websites anymore. For the most part, I had seen online, I'm not sure where I saw it, maybe Reddit or maybe in another comment thread on Instagram, but that do any of these we met on a prison website relationships work out? For the most part, by and large, the relationships that we've seen that have actually lasted, save for, I think Lacey and Shane did meet on a prison website. I'm not sure about Marcelino and Brittany. But the other ones, they actually knew each other prior, or they had some sort of connection that wasn't through just a random meeting on a pen pal website. So I don't know what that says about your odds or your chances of finding true love. But it is interesting that this season in particular, we have Deontay and Nicole, which it seems that Nicole is obviously scamming Deontay. We have Stan and Lisa, who Stan is, oh my gosh, I'm going to have a video coming about him this week, so don't worry about that. But, whoa. And I hope, I don't hope for anyone to be scammed, but I hope that Lisa isn't seriously into this guy because he is creepy. So we have Stan and Lisa. That doesn't seem to be a genuine love affair either. Courtney and Josh, that remains to be seen. That I think is going to be a really heartbreaking story. We've seen it teased that Josh flushed his ring. That hasn't come up yet, but Courtney gave up her job, gave up her career, made some really terrible life choices to be with Josh. And it seems like it all stems from a place of just not having security in her life, not having someone to rely on in her life, that she just wants someone love her. This season, I think this is a good season. What do you guys think? You'll have to let me know. It's been pretty interesting to watch. And then we have Anissa and Jeffrey that just got introduced in this last episode. And I just think this is going to be a total train wreck. I'm not sure if we're ever even going to meet Jeffrey. We've seen that before on the show where we don't end up meeting the incarcerated person because they never get out of jail. So I'm not sure. He's stood her up twice before. Additionally, she kind of seems like a female stan. She's like forever a cougar. She had said like, oh, Jeff and I have been talking for longer than most people are married. So it seems to me that she puts a lot more focus on her partner's looks and their age rather than on the content of their character. So, and she already bought a wedding dress. Ben stood up twice, buys a wedding dress. Makes a whole lot of sense. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you think about this latest tea with Rachel and Doug. I just think the saddest part of this story, obviously, is we all hope that little Dougie is being taken care of well. And it seems like he was with Rachel, and hopefully he still is with whoever he is staying with now. Make sure you leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Reality Squad, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.